Hello everyone. So you are welcome to today's class. So in today's class we are going to be looking at the continuation of sequence and series, and under this topic we are going to be looking at arithmetic progression. Arithmetic progression is simply AP. So instead of arithmetic progression, at times I'll be using AP. So under this topic we are going to be looking at the meaning of an arithmetic progression. Then after that, we'll be looking at the nth term of an AP, how to generate the formula, then to use the formula to solve the given question. So starting with the meaning of arithmetic progression. So arithmetic progression, or AP, is simply, or is a sequence in which the consecutive terms increase or decrease by adding or subtracting a constant. Let me take it again. Arithmetic progression is a sequence in which the consecutive terms increase or decrease by adding or subtracting a constant. So this constant is simply means the common difference. So let me take the note of the arithmetic progression learning. The definition of an arithmetic progression is a sequence in which the consecutive terms increase or decrease by adding or subtracting a common or a constant. That is, the constant is known as the common difference. So let's take for instance, e.g., if we have 2, 4, 6, 8, and so on like this. So this is arithmetic progression, because if you look at the first number here, we call it first term. So 2 is the first term, second term, third term, fourth term, and so on. So to know whether this sequence is AP, the first thing to check for is the common difference. And how do we get the common difference? We get the common difference by subtracting the first term from the second term. And we subtract, or if you don't want to use that, you can subtract the second term from third term, you can subtract the third term from fourth term, and so on like that. So in that case, we are going to be having the same difference. That is, the difference between the first and the second term will be equal to the difference between the second term and the third term. So let's take for instance B, which is the common difference, equals to 4 minus 2, which is equal to 2. Then if you want to use the second and third term, you use D as well, which is the common difference, that is 6 minus 4. So 6 minus 4 is also 2, which means we have the same constant. And the same constant in this case are the common difference. So this is how to know whether the sequence is an AP. So after this, we are going to be looking at the general form of a sequence. So the general form of a sequence is given as the general form of an AP, which is arithmetic progression, is given as U1, which is equal to A, that is the first term. So the second one is U2, which is A plus D. Then the third term is U3, which is equal to A plus 2, or you can say A plus D, which is the same thing as A plus 2D. Then the fourth term, U4, equals to A plus D plus D plus D, so which is equal to A plus 3D. So from this general form of an AP, we can generate the nth term of an arithmetic progression. And to do that, we are going to consider the numbers given here. The number here, they are the set of natural number, and you compare the number here under U with the number under D. So as we have 4 under U, we are going to subtract 1 from that 4 to give us the coefficient of D. So go to the third term. As we have U3, so we are going to have 2D, which means we subtract 1 from 3 to give us 2D. So to generate the nth term formula, we are going to have UN, which is the nth term, equals to A. So A is common to all the terms given, plus, so to have the terms before n is going to be n minus 1 multiplied by the common difference. So these serve as the nth term formula for an arithmetic progression. So where un is equal to the nth term is also known as the last term, as the case may be. So after un, which is the nth term, we have a, which is the first. A is the first term, or it's also known as T1 in some other textbooks. They use T1 instead of A or instead of U1. They are still referring to the first term. Then N is the number of terms. While the last one, D, is the common difference. And we get the common difference by subtracting U1 from U2, that's U2 minus U1. Or if you don't want to use the first and second term, you can use second and third term, U3 minus U2, etc. So we are going to have the same value when we subtract U1 from U2 or you subtract U2 from U3. So these are the definition of arithmetic progression and how to generate the formula for nth term of an AP. So next will be the example under arithmetic progression. That is the example of how to find the nth term of an AP. So example 1 says, find the question A, 10th, B, 15th, C, 100th, and D, nth term of an AP, 5, 10, 15, 20, and so on. So we are asked to find 10th term of this AP. So we start with question A. So find 10th term. It means the number of terms we are looking for, n is equal to 10. So that's the 10th term. So the sequence given is 5, 10, 15, 20, and so on. So we are looking for the nth term of an AP. So the nth term formula of an AP from the previous note is un equals a plus n minus 1d. So where un is the nth term, that is the 10th term, that is the one we are looking for, then a is the first term, n is the number of terms, and d is the common difference. So let's write out all the unknown letters here. So first term is given as, from the sequence given, first term is the first number we have, that's 5. So the number of terms we are looking for, n is 10. So we are looking for the 10th term. N is then the number of terms. Then the common difference, we have u2 minus u1. And what is our u2? That is the second term minus the first term. So second term is 10 minus first term 5, which is equal to 10 minus 5 is 5. So if you don't want to use first and second, you can use second and third, or you can use third and fourth. We are still going to have the same value. So the number of terms is 10. un is unknown. U10 is unknown. So u10 is unknown. That's what we are looking for. So the first term is 5 from the question given. Common difference is 5. So we are going to substitute all this into the formula, which is un equals to a plus n minus 1d. So un, our n is 10, so we have u10 equals, the first term is 5 plus number of terms, that's 10 minus 1 multiplied by what? D. And what is common difference? 5. So we have 5 there. So we have u10 equals 5 plus 10 minus 1 is 9 into 5. So we now have 5 plus 9 times 5, that's 45. So 45 plus 5, that is 50. So it means the 10th term is 50. So that is that for question A. Then question B, 15th term. B, that is n is equal to 15. So we are using the same common difference and the same first term. So u and we are using the nth term formula, that is un equals a plus n minus 1d. So un, our n is 15, so it's going to be u15 equals a. What is a? A is 5, so we have a to be 5, plus number of terms we are looking for, 15, minus 1, multiplied by the common difference. So the common difference is 5. So common difference is 5. So we now have 5 plus 15 minus 1, that is 14, into 5. So we have 5 plus 5 times 4, that's 20, 0 carry 2. 5 times 1, 5 plus 2, that is 7. So we now have 5 plus 70, that is 75. So it means the 15th term is 75. Then the third question, which is C, part of the question, 100th term. So the 100th term, that is C. Number of terms we are looking for is 100. So U 100 is equal to A plus N minus 1D, which is equal to, the first term is 5 plus number of term 100 minus 1 multiplied by 5, which is the common difference. So which is equal to 5 plus 100 minus 1, that's 99, multiplied by 5. So which is 5 plus 5 times 9, that's 45. 5 carry 4. 5 times 9, 45 plus 5 times 9, 45 plus 4, that's 49. That's 495. So 495 plus 5. 495 plus 5 will give us 500. It means the 100th term is 500. So the 100th term is 500. So question D, which is the what? Nth term. So it means n is equal to n. So that's the meaning, nth term. N is equal to n. So to now get the nth term, it's going to be un equals a plus n minus 1d. So un, we are using n because n is 10. So just un equals to, the first term is 5. So 5 plus n, n is n, minus 1, multiplied by d. The common difference is 5. So we now have 5 plus 5 times n is 5n, minus 5 times 1, 5. So which is equal to 5 minus 5 plus 5n. So 5 minus 5 is 0. So it means the nth term is equal to 5n. 5n. So this is the general formula for the nth term of this sequence, 5, 10, 15, 20. So with this formula now, you can generate any terms. Like let's say 100th term now, when n is 100. So it's going to be u100 equals to 5 times 100. 5 times 100 is what? 500. So which is question C. So that's to check whether our formula is correct. That is that on the nth term formula of an AP. So this is question 1. So let's wait for question 2 as well. Example 2 says the 7th term of an AP is 22 and the 30th term is 91. Find question A, the 50th term, and question B, the nth term. So solution. So to solve this type of question, since we are dealing with nth term, 7th term, 50th term, 30th term, so we are going to make use of nth term formula. And the nth term formula to use is un equals a plus n minus 1d. So this is the formula to make use of. So under this formula, the first statement says the 7th term of an AP. It means when n is 7. When n is 7, so what will be the 7th term? So it's going to be u7 equals a plus 6d. It is a plus 6d because if you make use of this formula, when n is 7, we have n equal to 7 equals a plus 7 minus 1, that is 6. So 6 multiplied by d, we have 6d. So that is why we have u7, which is the 7th term of an AP, equals to a plus 6d equals 21. So we now write it as A plus 6D equals 21. Equation 1. So this is equation 1. This interpretation is very important. So the second statement is, and the 30th term is 91. So 30th term, without going with this, just make use of the formula direct. So 30th term will be A plus 29D equals 91. Equation 2. Just subtract 1 from 30. So A plus 30 minus 1, that's 29. So 29D equals 91. So this is okay, this is 21, sorry. So A plus 6D equals 22. Then we have 22 here, not 21. So A plus, that is the seventh term, is 22, not 21. So U7 equals A plus 6D, which is equal to 22. So A plus 6D equals to 22. Then the second statement, the 30th term is 91. So A plus 29D equals 91. So from here, when n is 30, so U30 equals A plus 30 minus 1, that is 29. 29 times D, which is 29D. So A plus 29D equals 91. That's equation 2. So we now solve these two equations simultaneously, either by elimination method or substitution method. But I would prefer elimination method in this case. So just look at let's eliminate the A first to get the value of D. So to do that, look at the sign before them. We have plus plus, so we are going to subtract equation 2 from equation 1, subtract equation 2 from equation 1. So A minus A. So we are left with 0 there. So 6D minus 29D, that's minus 23D, equals 22 minus 91, that is minus 69. So minus 69. So you divide both sides by what? By minus 23. So we have D, or minus 23D, all over minus 23, equals to minus 69, all over minus 23. So D will be equal to 3. So common difference is equal to what? 3. So with this, we can get our first term by substituting D equals to 3 in either equation 1 or equation 2. So put D equals to 3 in equation 1. So what is equation 1? Equation 1 is A plus 6D equals 22. So anywhere you see D, you put your 3. So A plus 6 into 3 equals 22. So A plus 6 times 3, that's 18. 18 equals to 22. So A equals 22 minus 18. So A equals to 22 minus 18, that is 4. So the first term is 4, while the common difference is 3. So I think to get A and D is clear to everyone. So let's move to the question we are asked to do now. So we are asked to find the 50th term. So we have to go through this because we don't know the first term and we don't know the common difference from the statement given to us. So you need to know your A and your D before you now get your 50th term. So question A states that find the 50th term. So the 50th term, that is U50, we are still making use of the nth term formula. So the 50th term will be U50 equals A plus 50 minus 1D. So using this formula, so we have U50, that is when n is 50. When n is 50. So anywhere you see n in this formula, you replace it with 50. So U50, or let me just write it like this, Un equals A plus n minus 1D. So when n is 50 now, we have U50 equals A plus 50 minus 1D. So we've gotten our A, we've gotten our D, just substitute. We now have A to be, A is 4 plus 50 minus 1, that's 49, multiplied by the common difference, that is 3. So we now have 4 plus 3 times 9, 27, that's 7 carry 2, 3 times 2, 12 plus 2, 14. That is 147. So 147 plus 4, that is 151. So the 50th term of this AP with the 7th term to be 22 and with the 30th term to be 91 is given as 151. So that is the 50th term. So the second part of the question is the nth term. So we are asked to find the nth term of this AP. So B, that is when n is equal to n, when n is equal to n. So the nth term formula is un equals a plus n minus 1d. So we now have un, that is n is n. So which is equal to, the first term is what? 4 plus n minus 1 into 3, because the 3 is the common difference. So un equals 4 plus, open the bracket with 3 times n, that's 3n, 3 times minus 1 minus 3. So we have un equals 4 minus 3 plus 3n. So we have un, which is the nth term, equals 1 plus 3n. You can also write it as 3n plus 1. So the nth term formula for this AP is 3n plus 1. So if you want to check whether your answer is correct, just like you can check with the 7th term given to us, that is when n is 7, when n is 7, when n is equal to 7, we have u7 equals 3 into 7 plus 1. So 3 times 7, that's 21, 21 plus 1, 22. So which is the 22 given to us. So you can check with 30th term, so we are going to have 91 as our answer. So with this formula, you can get any number of terms under the sequence. So thank you and God bless. Please, if you find this video interesting, please subscribe to the channel and give us a thumb up. Thank you.